Hello and welcome to the Daily Dominion for December 12th, 2024. We've got allies, interlands today, and apparently we've got mountain folk right off the jump from importer. We've got souk trashing as well as Jack, I guess. Berserker, always a fun time. Berserker, actually, maybe not that good here because there's Weaver and then there's souk. Not necessarily saying I'm not going to play with it, but well, I mean, I guess it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess the thing is, like, ultimately, you do want to draw here because you want to be able to like gain stuff with wheelwright and specialist. Specialist is the only plus actions. So, I think it actually is still good because, like, I mean, getting to discard weavers isn't that likely, and maybe isn't that good anyway. Like, what do you really want to gain with weaver? Yeah, like you mostly want to get fives. Anyway, I think we're just gonna go ahead and pop the mountain folk right away. Try to hit the souk estate double trash. There's a good chance that we can do that. If we don't, and we have to trash copper estate, that's still gonna make our we're gonna trigger a shuffle, and it's gonna make it a good shuffle because it'll have a souk in it. So there you go. Bang. Yeah, it does the same thing. All right. So this is the stage though where we drew our souk at 1/3 odds, right? We had two cards left on top. So no, 3 and 7 odds. So like if we were to buy a berserker here, odds are that the AI doesn't have its souk in hand, but not. It's not that unlikely, and if it does, like it's actively helping them most likely. I mean, maybe not that importantly. If so, like the possible hands that they have souk and some coppers, in which case actually discarding the coppers is pretty much a no op. They have souk, some coppers, and an estate, in which case it's still probably a no op. Like it, because if they want to trash the estate by buying another souk, they can do it either way. And if they discard the estate, like they do get one more coin, but like what are you going to buy with those coins anyway? Or with that one coin anyway? Like, you know, as you can see here, we have 7. We're not going to buy a fool's gold. I mean, I don't know, maybe the AI wants a fool's gold, but I sure don't. If they have just 5 coppers, though, or 4 coppers in an estate, then it does make, well, 4 coppers is an estate, less so, but it does make a difference at that point, particularly the 5 copper case. So basically the only scenario in which it really hurts them for us to get a berserker is the case where they have exactly 5 coppers. We don't know whether they saw their 3rd estate last turn as we did, so it may be that if they didn't, it may be that like in the case where they didn't, which is, what are the odds of that? I don't know. Um, there's a simple case in which it's like 2 and 10, right? It's the last 2 cards in the deck, but it was one of the last 2 cards of the deck. But it may be more complicated than that. Like there's like, you know, we have information about the other estates, and that maybe says something, blah blah blah, whatever. The basically, I think it's not that likely. I also think that it's not that important. I think what we really want to do, so what we really want to do is get going with like specialist and wheelwright stuff. Like wheelwright can set up Sook by discarding cards. You may discard a card to gain an action card costing as much as it or less. I don't think you can decline the gain. I don't think that's going to be an issue. I'm just wondering. Mountain Folk we might actually be able to make use of too with Emissary. Anyway, this is going to be our plus actions. It's also going to be our Sook enabler. So I think the question here is whether we want to get another Sook and trash a little more, or whether we want to go straight for like a wheelwright or a specialist. I think the answer is another Sook for now. Ultimately, like using wheelwright to gain Sook and then trash mid-turn is going to be really nice. But I think having a second one that we have the ability to collide with is going to be like a relevant thing before we can really expect to be able to do that. It is too bad we don't get to trash the estate here because, oh, well, that helps. Okay, they are doing that. Okay, so we got lucky. We drew another Sook. Maybe not that lucky. I guess it was a 50-50 chance. Didn't realize our deck was that small already. So yeah, even though we could trash an estate here, I think we're just going to take a wheelwright. I think that's more valuable at this point. Because we know we're going to like start having terminal collision. Well, I say that and then we don't, but let's see. So do we take a second wheelwright or do we take a specialist? I think I like getting a specialist now. Somehow I didn't anticipate this, but I think it doesn't. Whatever. We'll just, if we don't get to discard, we don't discard. That's fine. All right. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. We could discard the Sook, or we could play the Sook and buy, like, you know, it's like, doesn't really matter either way. Okay, we can... Do we play it again? Do we want something costing 4? We want to trash, right? But we've actually gotten pretty unlucky overall with our collisioning here. But if we play it again, we hit 8. We can buy a 5, and then what? I mean, we could buy an importer. That seems like a little greedy. But maybe it's fine, actually. Maybe it's fine. We could also just play the coppers and buy 2 5s. Maybe that's actually better. Also, with the way the AI has been approaching this, we might want to start at hand size attacking them. But, and again, I don't know. Maybe we should just skip the trash this turn and do wheelwright specialist and then go from there. Okay. This is not really working out. But I'm gonna get another wheelwright, or we could also grab an emissary now. That way we have one that we can like do stuff with. Oh, that's annoying. Kind of. Maybe it's actually fine. Right. Specialist to play specialist to play Sook. Play again. Gain a copy of specialist. That's pretty good. Yeah, maybe that wasn't actually annoying at all. All right, do we want to start Zirkin? Like they're like playing 3 fool's golds, buying a province. I think we'll start Zirkin. I mean, although it really doesn't fit well into the deck. We can use it to gain a couple of importers. And then after that, it's like, but all right, let's just go. Got a 3rd specialist now. Let's just grab a wheelwright, and I'm not even going to spend the other 4 coins. All right, specialist, the wheelwright, I think. Discard Sook. Or another wheelwright or a specialist? Probably a specialist. Wheelwright again. I think we decline here and we specialist wheelwright again. All right. I'm gonna discard anything here. Discard a wheelwright or another wheelwright. I would have liked to see the emissary, but maybe we should get a second one. But we know we have it coming up in the next 6 cards. Maybe not. We can gain another one off of emissary too. I mean, importer, I guess. All right. And I guess we can take another specialist. Still have 2 coppers. Ah. Irritating. Well, this like we bottom decked the emissary. Damn it! Come on. I guess we didn't have any wheelwrights down here anyway, though. Yeah, like I said, these draws have not been very good. Well, I'm gonna take a second one. If I could have kept both coppers, I would have, but I don't. I don't want to gain a suit that trashes only the one copper, so. Alright. Just go wheelwright specialist again. Oh no. We're not going to find any specialists now. That would be extremely uncalled for. Man, what is it with these draws? Golly. Now we have 4 specialists. Like, no, this is ridiculous. Honestly. I should just gain all the rest of the specialists. Get another emissary. Another wheelwright. Absurd. Okay. Now maybe do something here. We do have an emissary down here, right? Because we only saw one. Sake. What? That last card is the emissary. This is insane. Like why? Why it gotta do me like this? I guess we take importer again. We're getting to the point. I guess we'll take another emissary. We're getting to the point where like we're gonna run out of piles before our deck actually functions. This is so aggravating. I am. Yeah. Well. Okay. Does this? I want a specialist as Sook. We do have to start getting some fucking points. But so we played specialist to play specialist. Wheel right, wheel right. When I have enough actions to Sook. Alright, well now we can do this again, I guess. There's the emissary. These specialists have we played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6. There's more down there. So I'm gonna do that. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go ahead and gain an importer. Plan is to like gain like 4 duchies next turn. These importers, I guess. So specialist, specialist, wheelwright. Okay. So now can finally trash these last 2 coppers. Maybe we don't need to actually use specialist on the Sooks in particular. Specialist, specialist, wheelwright, wheelwright. I want to make sure I get to play all of these, right? That's the... I guess... do is... that. Wheelwright, discarding... Sook. Gain Sook. Trashing that. Again. And does discarding do anything here? I don't think so. We can proc the emissary again, I guess, is the thing that it does. We have to double play wheelwright in order to get 2 actions. I think I did this wrong. All right, let's just play these importers. Doop, 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 doop. want to get the mountain folk thing, and that's what I think I did wrong, is like not setting this up where actually get it in a way that like we're lowering piles so much now. But whatever, I guess. Okay. Do we play around them being able to province? Don't know. Probably not. Oh, that's not good. They've got at least one Fool's Gold in hand. We do play around it. Should we take estates? What do we do? Pretty rough, though. All right. Well, I guess. Souk wheelwright, I guess. I guess I shouldn't have played around it, huh? Boop, 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 boop. All right, we double province, we win. We should be able to do that. Play. We want to discard an emissary? Probably not. Probably we just do specialist, wheelwright. An emissary. Oh my god. All right, this we will discard just to get it out of here. We could take a Souk to trash the Berserker. So we don't want it. We could also trash a Souk. All right, specialist, wheelwright, line. Maybe we should discard an emissary. Nah. Okay. We should almost have it here. We are going to need a third Souk. But let's play emissary first. All right, we've got the 3 Souks. Play specialist again. Wheelwright, discard province for wheelwright. discard estate. Specialist again. Wheelwright, discard estate. Or discard duchy for... I mean, I guess we can do Berserker for estate. Play that again, play the specialist again. This is going to get real annoyingly complicated, but... So 1, 2, 3, third specialist has gotten played twice, but then we played a specialist, and then we played it again, and then we played a specialist. Now we're playing it again. So we've got at least this other double play that we can use on the Souk. Guess we can keep taking Berserkers for estates. And then maybe we don't even need double province. All right, is this our last specialist double play? Might be. Can't tell. Plays a specialist again. No. No, it's not. I mean, this super doesn't matter. Okay, well, it turns out we had more leeway than I thought. I definitely think, and it was probably correct to not lower provinces to 1, given that we had more reach. I mean, if they had taken another province, actually, maybe they would have just reached half VP, because, yeah, we only ended up with 45, and we took all of the green that was left. It's a good thing they didn't. But I do not think, like, we should have been expected to need to go that long. Like, it just took so long for the deck to function in a way that I don't think is expected. Like, we just kept, like, we wouldn't draw. I mean, maybe it's like the Berserker attack was actually not really, like, it wasn't like there were turns where I was like, oh, I could have done stuff, but then the Berserker attack wrecked me. It was like, oh, I have a bunch of specialists, but no wheelwrights. Oh, I have wheelwrights, but no specialists. Oh, I have the wheelwright specialist, and then I don't see emissary. Like, it's just like yeah, it was just like, it really did not come together until turn 14. Even here, it's like specialist wheelwright, no emissary. Yeah, I don't know. And I mean, I guess you could argue that maybe we should have started greening earlier, because we had the wheelwrights that could discard the provinces. But, like, we only have this 5-card starting hand, and I also was trying to build up. It's like, I want to be able to play emissary, activate it, get favors, and then I can have, like, a bigger hand size to find, like, the combination of starting cards, but I could, like, never find emissary and play it, like, for the longest time. It's, like, ridiculous. Like, what's going on? So I don't know. Maybe this whole thing is just more brittle than I thought. I mean, it still ultimately did work out, but Like we got, so is that the first emissary that we got was on turn 7? It looks that way. And then, I mean, there's when I think we got the second one. Got at least a third one there. Maybe there was one that I missed. So, like, there's another one. So we had all these emissaries. We didn't play one until turn 14. Like, that can't be normal. That cannot be normal. Yeah. So I definitely do think that like this build is what you want to be going for. It's all. I mean, maybe I was also supposed to get Berserker sooner than I did to try to like keep the AI from scoring as consistently as it did. I don't remember when I first got one, but like it's just I don't want any of these cards costing up to 4 except for Importer, and even then it's like. The draw's not amazing. The plus actions aren't amazing. It's like Importer, like it does generate value, but it's like, is it really where I want to be spending my terminal space and my draw space? Considering that I have the ability to gain lots of 5s without it, not really. So yeah, I don't know. Did I just play this badly? Maybe. I would be interested in people's thoughts and like, you know, can you play this better, play this approach better, or is it actually as bad as it showed here, or like was I just unlucky? Yeah, like, well, I mean, what even was the AI doing? It had 3 Sooks, 2 Berserkers, 8 Fool's Golds. It only had trashed 5 or 2 Coppers. That doesn't make sense. It had, I mean, oh, it bought a Copper towards the end. So it was, okay, so it had trashed 3 Coppers and 3 Estates. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah. Well, in any case, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.